Hello, everyone. It is I, Jolly, here for the Clutch 8s Pro. We've got some scrims going on. We're going to be checking in with two of the Clutch Academy teams, Clutch Academy Black and Clutch Academy Red. And here with me is Ferzilla, whose camera, I'm pretty sure was working just a little bit ago.
It was working, Jolly, but unfortunately it decided to explode into a straight oblivion. So, unfortunately, we're not gonna. Oh, my camera is not gonna work, so it's just gonna be just me hyping up in Arlington,
There we go. I like it. I like it. You do look very excited there. And hopefully you can bring the excitement today because we've got like an hour and a half, 2 hours of scrims that we're going to be watching. And so far things are looking good. I do have these, I've got these rosters somewhere in front of me. Clutch Academy Red, as I mentioned, is Professor Sixin Thinking 4, who is the captain and Titan. And then Clutch Academy Black, who we were just spectating, I think maybe is whose game we're going into now, is Method Mike, Stefano Biscuit, Chato, and Chills, who is the captain for that team. So, what can you tell me about the team that we're going to see, I guess, Black, and how you feel about their performances recently?
I mean, they've been doing numbers. They've been trying so hard, and well, like they say out there, practice usually does the trick. So the more they scream, the more they are like together, the more they are like trying to hype themselves up constantly. Well, I mean, it's gonna pay off, and it did. I mean, they are now part of the Clutch Academy roster, one of the two. So it's time for them to prove their worth and see if they are able to, push through the different tournaments that they are going to be having. Let it be the draft ones or maybe the Open Series one. So it's up to them to deliver some hype and of course some quality game.
Yeah, and that's what we're hoping to see today because this is something that, Clutch Academy wants to do on a very consistent basis, right? You get to watch the progress of these players, a weekly, bi-weekly sort of thing. So definitely if you have eyes on any of these guys, this is the place to do your research if you're planning on scrimming against them. Or maybe we'll see some other teams on here as well. That's the exciting thing is it's highlighting, yes, Clutch Academy, but also other players that are out there right now who are trying to make their way towards the HCS. So it looks like, I'm getting information from Clutch. Thank you so much, Clutch. I thought you were going to be here with us. I thought Clutch was gonna be in my ear to feed me the information directly, but instead I have to decipher what he's messaging right now. Top 16. Okay. Top 16 team for Clutch Academy Red in the open weekends. There we go. And we've also got Clutch Academy other tournaments that are coming up in the future. So just keep an eye out because that's my favorite thing so far is we're all just thrown into this because we just want content, right? Everyone wants more Halo content. And that's what Clutch Academy is trying to deliver here. Got some also pretty cool partners. What are we calling them? Partners with Clutch Academy here. Paper Street Coffee, you can see down below. We've got a really pretty website if you want to check that out. ST for street, paperstreetcoffee.com. And then First Form, who you've heard of for sure. High performance nutrition, all kinds of stuff, whether you are, getting games in 3D or 2D. Whether it's on the computer or it's in real life. Hopefully a lot of us are doing both because I know for a fact you can see weights literally in the background here and I don't use them. I don't know about you, Ferzilla. I sit on my butt in front of the computer most of the time.
I mean, same. I can't lie. That's 100% me. I don't usually do weights. I don't usually do a lot of exercise. Yes, I go on walks. Gonna keep that special Mexican figure. So maybe, raise the ladies up. So.
Don't say that again.
Never.
Yeah, we do have to focus on stretching. I have always, that's a big one. So stretching, walking, getting water, which I do have next to me. That's actually kind of rare. We're trying to set up the lobby, just so you guys know. From my understanding, everybody's ready to go. We're all in lobby. You got Eagle on that side. It's Clutch Academy Red, like I mentioned before. Professor thinking for Titan and Sixen. And then Cobra, for this round at least, is going to be Chills ACM, who you're very familiar with if you've seen any of the previous events that Clutch Academy has run. Stefan Biscuit, same thing. Chato, same thing. And then Method Mike as well, who is the one I'm looking to kind of pop off today. Is there a standout player for you across these two rosters, Ferzilla, that you're expecting a lot from?
If I had to choose a player for each team, one's gonna be Professor and the other is gonna be Chato. Those are like my two picks. From Clutch Academy Black, it's gonna be Professor. I think I got them backwards again. No, they're good. No, yes, I got it back. I got it.
That's Red. I think,
yes.
Yeah, Red would be Professor. Yeah. See, this is why you have physical notes in front of you, because they can never fail. It's also a bad idea. I can't control F anything, so I'm constantly like, hold on a second. Let me flip through this. But yes, Red is Professor is on the red team, and then I guess if you're looking at Chato, obviously he's going to be on black. So Chato, so we're both looking at black as a team to do really well. I guess if I got to call anyone out that I think I'm going to see a lot from here out of the red side, I want to see IGL do well. I want to see Titan and thinking for pop off today. We'll have to figure out, though, who's on top. No matter what, it's Clutch Academy who's taking this, 100%. I would put all my money right now on Clutch Academy to take this.
Absolutely. I mean, Clutch Academy is going to end up winning, and it seems that we may have a crash. We're going to start the day off with a good, really...
It's Halo. You know what?
Wait,
We'll get it out of the way.
Did it crash or not?
I'm not in charge of the game. I'm just here, man.
I
don't even go to Clutch Academy.
I mean, there's a possibility my game crashed. Oh. Again? Maybe not. I don't know what's going on. It's doing funny stuff. Okay. Yeah, it didn't load us in. I think. I hope. All right. We're actually loading
Halo.
back in. Yeah.
Fly by the seat of your pants. Yeah, you roll with the waves, baby. Okay, hold on. I got someone asking in chat, what do I have to do to participate in Clutch Academy in general or in the events? Because there is a tournament, I know at least, that happens every month, and that will be, I think I can say, open soon. Pretty sure I can say stuff like that. If not, strike it from the record. But there are open tournaments that happen, and it's usually around $500 for the prize pool within those. So keep an eye out, I guess, on anything Clutch Academy, but particularly in the next few days. Again, don't quote me on this. Luckily, it's not recorded or anything. Tournament details. Someone's asking that what do I have to do, or what do I have to do to participate? So I was talking about open tournaments. And I was saying, keep an eye out for those things. For Clutch Academy, I guess, I don't know, you got to be scouted from that stuff, right? I'm not. All right, perfect. Yeah, draft tournaments, you just have to be Plat 4, anything above that, and you sign up for those open signups. Yeah, entry fee. Okay, cool. I'm getting fed information. Sorry, I'm not talking to the voice in my brain. I mean, I am, but it exists. Entry fee is only $12.50, so that's easy. That's like a meal at McDonald's right now. Or, yeah, $12.50. And what, signups start when? They're open now. Okay, thank God. I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be talking about this. They're open now. Okay, never mind. I don't have to beat around the bush anymore. Signups are open now. $12.50. Keep an eye out too, because after the end, I know for a fact after the end of the last tournament, and then we'll start talking about the game because we are paying attention to that too. After the last one, there is an early bird sign up that you can get in for $10 instead of $12.50. So keep an eye out for those too. But $12.50, not too bad, and $500 prize pool. All right, let's talk about the game now. Ferzilla, now that I'm done listening to the voice in my head.
Well, we're starting really strong with Clutch Academy Black. holding on and getting their first capture, and Clutch Academy Red wanted to get a capture of their own really quickly, but they're going to be stopped dead on their tracks, denying the possibility of maybe getting one of those captures. So tough situation now for Clutch Academy Red.
Professor is kind of catching up. Rough start for Professor, I gotta say, as a player. Thinking for, though, certainly stepping up to the plate here with a lot of these carries as well. Method Mike maybe not doing as well this round as I was expecting. You were talking about Chato, who's certainly holding his own. I see some nice shots from Professor. The overshield has been picked up. That's Sixen getting it, but 3 members of Clutch Academy Red fall, so was it worth it? I guess we got to figure that out as we watch from Sixen's perspective now.
We need to see how that overshield puts up. Titan gonna get a kill for his own. Sixen trying to get it with the plasma.
No.
The plasma over shields.
Almost a team wipe.
Could have been.
Could have been. You say stuff about, you know, horseshoes and hand grenades, I think, regarding something like that.
Oh my god.
Nice little infiltration attempt here. Method Mike does make it as the heat wave. A couple more shots in there, and Professor was really low. Professor will go down. The shields were down. I don't know if that heat wave is still on the ground there. I'm not sure. Did you see that?
Probably. But right now, Stefano trying to pick and cover. Such a great technique that I don't remember when it was born, but they just started doing it and it started working. So that's something that they want to see, and that's going to be yet another kill. As they are now starting to push the flag.
Yeah, they're running the flag. They're set up in this linear fashion. I absolutely love it. They're using the Hydra here really well. They're using the blue run. Doesn't matter if you reveal because you got Stefano. You've got Shadow. Ooh, a nice play here by Thinking for trying to come around the other side, but you've got the rest of Clutch Academy Black. That should be a carry. That should be a pickup, but no, the flag is taken. You can't capture it when it's out. That means you have to find the return here. Shadow's moving forward. Titan with some solid shots, but has to turn away from this firefight.
A couple of shots, and Titan will get a kill. Will get a double. More than enough. Overshield is coming up in 10 seconds. Professor, we see that they are marking where the player should be. And that could have been a kill, but Professor is going to end up taking it. Just
that's
Titan
teamwork right there. Titan didn't
holding.
even care. Titan said, "I got 1 or 2 shots. I helped with the shields. You get the kill." And that's what you want to see here is a killing spree, is what Titan has set himself up for. That's confidence in your fellow players, right? I know if I turn my sights away from that target, you're going to be able to secure the kill and stay alive doing it. Now that means that Clutch Academy Black has the opportunity to put some pressure here. If they can get the headshots, there it is. It's a shot caller. Shadow's feeling good about himself too. He's in a sticky situation though around the corner. Gets hit from behind. But it's trades across the board.
Yeah, I mean, 3 down for both of these teams. Only Professor and Chills are left alive. It's going to be a 1v1 that will end up in Professor taking it over Chills and not allowing him to continue any further. Well, the nades are going to start doing some huge damage, and you don't want to group up, especially in those tight corridors, because when a grenade is thrown, well, we already know what is going to happen.
Oh my gosh. And then we jump back over. It's true. You don't want a grenade in any of those tunnels. Anything utility, you stay away from when it comes to those grenades. It's just too dangerous of a position there. Method Mike found himself in a really good position. There's a lot of kills coming down, but we are ticking away at that clock, right? Just about 6.5 minutes left on that. They can get the double kill. Can he get the triple? And there's only 1 flag apiece. So this is certainly a game that feels like it may end with the countdown, with the timer running out, as opposed to securing enough flags.
There's still a lot of time. We're talking about almost a little bit more than 6 minutes.
You gotta make a move.
I mean, they need 4 more captures, but anything can happen. If they get the collapse right on point, it can be more than enough for them to just push and start getting flag after flag after flag. So,
well, sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I feel like, you know, a
Whoa.
lot of these firefights are going well, but the problem across both of these teams is generally it ends with like 3 members being down on each team. You can't really make a solid push off of that. You can reposition, you can hope for a solid respawn and the opportunity to push off, but this is what you need. You need a fight where it actually goes heavily in your favor so you can position yourself advantageously for the run, not just relinquishing the flag from its base, but actually being able to get it somewhere, because otherwise with 5.5 minutes on the clock and if you're not able to get that flag anywhere, you're going to be hurting. So Clutch Academy Red understands what the game plan is. You got to keep more members alive.
I mean, they absolutely get it. They got the memo, and we saw it in like a while ago. They were able to get 4 down for Clutch Academy Black, and right now it's the collapse that I talked about. They are just trying to get as much damage as possible with the plasmas, and of course as much damage as possible with the nades that are going to be greatly thrown into the face of the enemy. See that they're just catching them completely off guard and just utilizing that momentum in their favor. A remote detonation by Titan, a couple of shots, and thinking is going to get a kill, but the flag is still holding on.
It's still out. Thinking now has 20 kills, and again, those kills are great. You got to be able to make some plays off of it. Clutch Academy Red is in the lead right now, though, and they're feeling really comfortable with this. And as I say that, there's that other capture. I was wondering if someone was carrying that flag across, because some solid shots out of Titan meant that they were able to hold on to another. So, yeah, all right. The possibility heavily exists now because we've gotten 2 flags in 2 minutes. That's the momentum that both of these teams need to try to maintain, and that's a difficult thing to do.
Sometimes going really strong can, at the end, put you in a situation where you're basically just getting tired. And this is something that I really like to talk about, is that not always is it going to be like who plays better wins. It's also how you are going to tire your enemy, how you're going to tire the enemy team, how you're going to play with their morale and everything that comes in between. Ooh! Oh, I got it!
Come on, get the headshot. Oh,
I got the ninja.
It's a lot more plays too that are coming through where everybody ends up joining the fight. And again, I don't mind that, but if you're not doing it from an advantageous position, if you're putting yourself into harm's way potentially, then it's not going to work into an actual carry play, and that's what you got to focus on now. Chills, though, is bloodthirsty, going for another one. That's perfect shots, not quite a triple kill, almost was. Chills wants to be safely in those double digits, as we see now the last member who did break through that threshold, but a solid move by Black onto this flag. You just are too far forward for the play, unfortunately.
Clutch Academy Black really wanted to push as much as possible their luck and of course the terrain that they could control, but now they are yet again being overwhelmed by Clutch Academy Red, and it's going to be costly. We see Titan that's already taken the life of 2 of their teammates from Clutch Academy Black, and now with them really close to the flag, we already know that they're going to start going for a run of its own so they can claim the 4th one.
And that's really feeling like nails in the coffin with less than 2.5 minutes on the clock to be able to recover 2 now 3 flags if this one does get secured. It's not impossible. It's definitely a difficulty. No way Method Mike ended up dying in that encounter. It looked so promising. But Clutch Academy Red has all but solidified their win here. 120 seconds left on the clock. Clutch Academy Black. Oh, you got to make moves and they got to be better than that one. Don't give him the triple kill. Come on.
He really wanted the triple. He really wanted it. Now, only almost 2 full minutes remain, but I think it's more than enough time to claim a victory for Clutch Academy Red. They are just signing the last paperwork that they need. It's really difficult situation to recover.
They're all moved in. Yep.
So the hit wave also going to do some huge damage.
Did that even hit? I don't know. That looked like that went one side. That looked like it went the other side. It got dropped pretty quickly there. The heat wave on this map, like in an open area like that, I think it's literally designed so that you flip it in that situation, right? It's designed so that you don't have to try those vertical shots because it's really difficult to ping that much damage on and make it worthwhile as opposed to just trying to get 4 shots.
Oh yeah, Professor was just flying. Ooh. He was able
It's
to get a
away.
little bit of
It's
time,
away.
but it's just not enough. That's a double for Tinking. And, well...
Ooh.
Ooh, okay, let's
Gotta
see
be
how it
careful,
goes.
though.
Yeah,
it
that's
depends
it.
on how many players are there. No, you can't even go in. What was that? You don't go in for the back smack at the last moment. It was a solid attempt. But maybe a little bit more. I've got to say, it was a lot of cohesion comparatively between the teams. So I felt more cohesion out of Red. I felt more confidence in other players' plays, being able to say, all right, you can handle that firefight. Let me snake around. Let me go to one of these utility rooms. Let me at least try to make a move on the flag. And that's what really made a difference in the end for Clutch Academy Red, who honestly, it took them, what was it, like 3 or 4 minutes to get 4 flags in a row? That was very impressive.
Absolutely. I mean, they were able to just move around and adapt. And at first, it was quite costly. We saw that it was a situation where it was just 1-to-1, 1-to-1. Like, the flags didn't move that much, but they were able to hold their momentum and just be like, okay, let's just slowly but surely try it. And when they started gaining momentum, Clutch Academy Red just did not stop. They were just starting to absolutely. We were seeing a lot of 3 downs, 4 downs, and that's what basically costed the other flags to go well.
Just the run plays to like happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where I was talking about it as it like came to fruition. And I swear I don't have their comms or anything like that, but I was seeing just so many of these firefights where 3 people would go down, and that's great. But if you are constantly trickling into these fights and it ends up being 1 man alive on either side, you're not going to keep that fight going, because if you fail, there's nothing like you have lost everything at that point. So as a team, I like the recognition that Clutch Academy Red said, okay, we need to hunker down, and we need to be forward thinking, like proactive on these plays. It cannot be strictly reactive. That's what happens when you play strictly reactively, is you just run into a firefight that's already taking place and nobody really gets anywhere.
Absolutely. And that's that's actually a really great analysis. It left me actually speechless. Like,
What I said?
yeah,
Oh, thank you. I'm like the only other one talking.
it really caught me because I was like trying to just process what you were saying. I was like, wait, hold on. She has a point.
It's almost as though I'm hired because I know what I'm talking about occasionally. I appreciate that, though, because sometimes it takes a minute to get out. But yeah, that's certainly how it felt. And Clutch Academy Red figured that out. They made a play based off of it. Clutch Academy Black, they continued reactively, and yeah, that's how it goes. But not to say that proactively or reactively is at any time strictly better than the other, right? You have to be adaptive. You have to know when it's actually a good idea to play reactively, because those times absolutely exist.
Absolutely. I mean, it's possibly. It all depends. Look, I'm trying to just move around and get a best observe. A lot of stuff is happening. Like Titan getting
There
a
is a
double,
lot, yeah.
getting taken down. Six and Bill left by himself
Oh
over
my
at
gosh,
the hill,
come on. He's
trying to
almost
maybe
got
do
it.
some flips, but at the same time move around and quickly, just like that, quickly. Clutch Academy Red is having some great terrain gain over against Clutch Academy Black. They're not letting them take that much of control of the hill, and if they do, they're just waiting for the perfect opportunity to just go and immediately strike, so they can be like we're seeing like a 3 to down ratio. Right now it's a 3 down for Clutch Academy Red, but no one is on the hill. Now they heard me, and well, Clutch Academy Black is on the hill, so.
Hey, you know what? That's what they call the caster curse. Very familiar with that one. You know what? They're on the hill, but it was a really big reset. You talked about 3 members down on Clutch Academy Red, right? That's, you make a play out of that. If you have multiple members up, and look at that, just like that, it swaps. The gameplay swaps. You've got multiple members of Clutch Academy Red on the hill, and you've got Thinking 4 taking out 3 of the 4 members at once. That's a complete reset for Clutch Academy Black, and now you're just expecting, okay, we can't really recover this one. We have to look forward to stopping the next hill from being taken this decisively.
I really like what they do. They were just basically controlling the spawns. We see thinking just hanging around A or close to A. And basically we saw that everyone started spawning over at A. I mean B. So forcing the spawns is basically like we're playing chess and we are basically making you play how we want to see, how we want you to play. So that was a great play by Clutch Academy Red. And what a stick! What a stick times two! Professor showing up.
Walk away from the explosion stick. The first one I didn't even realize hit, but that second one was really obvious. Oh my god. This is the guy you were talking about to keep an eye out for, and I was seeing some really good snaps too, vision snaps coming out of him. Like he would take a 90-degree look to the left just to be sure that nobody was there, even while he was in the middle of a firefight, and all we're getting is sticks across the board. That one was Chato. Man, see, this is why we got you on observation, and I have to do most of the talking because we would not get these shots. We would not get POVs like this if it wasn't for that.
I mean, absolutely appreciate it. I mean, it's all thanks to shout outs to 90. He was the one that gave us like a really quick crash course, and also he gave me some tips on Arlington. So if it's something, we should be all thanking him for giving me these gracious hands to be able to observe. What a name.
Thanks to 90 and my mother for these gracious hands.
Absolutely, absolutely agree. My mother said I have the hands of a piano player.
Pianist.
Yeah,
that's
pianist.
a fun word. Yep. Yes, that's the long and dexterous. I guess you need those for observation, and you got it because these are some clutch plays. But not to discount, of course, the plays being delivered by the players themselves, right? Because you know, while the observation is good, we wouldn't get them without the people behind MNK, behind the controllers. I assume somebody's got to be behind MNK here, right? I just assume somebody is around most teams. I can't do it. I don't know about you. I have to be on a controller.
Yeah, if I play Halo on a mouse and keyboard, it just feels wrong.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't feel correct. It's like I'm committing a sin against everything that's sacred to Halo. So
I agree. You know what? I agree with that. Oof, nice attempt at fancy footing there by Stefano Biscuit, but doesn't work out. Clutch Academy has really good target acquisition right now.
Oh.
Mind the gap. How did we miss that one? I didn't even see.
Damn, I'm getting fired.
yeah, wait, hold on. Wait, I completely forgot to blame you for that one, too. But just gonna give Method Mike a chance to make a first step on this. Really solid positioning and spawning coming out of Clutch Academy Red, though. They're gonna be able to hold this B spot. Professor, though, you can't stick your head out and not make some shots go across the board. So Clutch Academy Black has first beat on this point.
So far. They're just holding the hill. Sniper is up, so Stefano might be able to get some quick picks out of it. I don't know if the active camo is up yet, or maybe we'll wait a little bit for it to see. Sixen goes down. Ooh, the sniper!
These are quick shots. My God, that is.
What are we, Call of Duty?
That's banking on luck. That one's banking on luck. That's like, I'm just gonna flick it, and we're gonna hope that it hits the target there. There we go. A little bit better when the S7 isn't out, and the S7 is going to drop. Method Mike's also going to fall here. That means it might be able to be picked up by Clutch Academy Red, but Titan's going to fall. It's some last two now in a firefight, and Chills decides that the teabag is worth it.
Absolutely. I mean, now we are in a tight game, and it's only, what, 2 minutes remaining? So if one of these two teams want to win this second game, especially when you're a Clutch Academy Black, where you are down one game, the time is now.
Yep. Time is now, and they're doing a really good job, all right? These nades are coming out well. Chills, he's trying to make good use of these last two shots. Now he's got one left. It's a wide bank to the right of Professor, and he's getting hit from both sides. Luckily has the help of the team, but as one falls, so is the case with Clutch Academy Black. Let's see if Sixen can kind of take a flanking position here. Stefano is unawares. Chills is unawares. Oh, down goes
another
one. It's the ninja, but he ends up falling in the fight, and it's just bodies across the board here.
It's 3 down for both of these teams. But, oh, the camo has been spotted. The camo has been spotted. Oh, I really wanted that sticky to hit. That would have been great.
I can feel how much these players have played not just with each other but against each other as well. You know, I know. Oh, another stick! Look at that! It's from the grave. You know, looking back at like the previous events that Clutch Academy has hosted, I've seen these teams primarily go against each other. I mean, even Chills and Shadow, who are right now on the same team. What I think it was May's tournament, Chills was on Berserk, and they got 3rd place in the tournament. And then Shadow's Babies, obviously Shadow was going to be on that one. They got 4th place in the tournament. So I'm familiar with these players against each other, and you can feel kind of that camaraderie of, all right, we can fight, we can make peace. We're just gonna try to figure out how it all works when there's also friends and enemies on the other team.
Absolutely. I mean, it also counts towards the triple.
Oh, Omar!
No! There's not going to be an over. He got cut short. He didn't have the required ammo. But yeah, I mean, also being kind of that friend territory, and also, well, knowing how the other player plays, you already know when do you get how the other people play, and also like the comms that could come out of that team, like how you're going to be able to play, how you'll be able to adapt, best calls, the roles that your teammates are the roles you give your teammates, so they're ready, like really. Ooh, we almost. They're ready, like really. They really know their way around.
I see some players as well in chat who I'm also familiar with, particularly from the #1 team in the last event that we did. Nice shots. Method Mike falls again now. Carpal and Silence, I know, from previous teams. Cleveland Cavaliers would be one that comes to mind.
The stick?
Ooh, so we'll see if it's picked up on them. It's almost there, it is. 30 seconds left on the clock, though. Clutch Academy back. Your backs are against the walls.
Oh, it's going to be difficult. The camo is out. No one is going to be having the camo. And now, basically, Clutch Academy Red might be able to just go ahead and try to play exclusively Slayer.
Just 20 seconds? Yeah, 24 seconds. That's not a lot of time. They're able to do it so far. Don't even need to take a claim. Actually, sorry, don't want to take a claim on this one. One member falls from each team. Nice spawns, though, coming out of Red. That gives them a huge advantage. That was kind of unfortunate for Clutch Academy Black, I'm not going to lie. There were some really solid spawns coming for Red. They appeared there near A. And there it is. Clutch Academy Red. They take 2. It was really well fought, though. I got to say that, especially that last hill. Sorry, the second to last hill. Well, that's Clutch talking. That's not one of us on screen.
That's amazing.
No, you're good. No, sorry. We all just went silent because Clutch was talking, completely forgetting that we're live on stream. Giving us some good insights, right?
Absolutely. I mean, it's something that only Clutch that has been with them, like really, really close, has been seeing how they've grown, how they've been doing. So he already knows how they are having their way around, and especially when it comes to a team that has been together for 3 years now. Well, it really does speak volumes of how much they know about each other, and of course how they're basically really close comrades, if I can say it like that.
3 years though, I want to see him kicking more butt. I'm not gonna lie. I can't lie about that one. I mean, I'm unbiased here because I'm just rooting for Clutch Academy, honestly, at the end of the day. So
Facts.
It's so you know what? No matter what, I'm cheering on a team that I want to see win. I do really like some of these. I guess, well, while I say cohesion, from Clutch Academy Red, yeah, that's going to win the games in the overall, but if you can find that cohesion and have these really good solo plays that I'm seeing out of Clutch Academy Black, that's fantastic. That's phenomenal. I guess growth progression is all we're looking for in both of these teams, and, ooh, I wanted Mike to poke his head out. Go for the one. He's gonna miss it. I have to go silent when the shock rifle comes out. Finally getting a shot in there. There was a second member, though. I do know who's on that A side. Let's see if Chato is gonna be the next target. Good recognition. He gets a body shot. Throws down the plasma. No way. It was Method Mike, though, that actually takes out Professor. We didn't even have eyes on that player. Came up from behind, and that is what this is turning into. Again, just 4 members kind of running into each other. That's only going to work out well if you can find trades in your favor, not just trades across the board. So there we go, another bit of a stall, unfortunately.
Let's see how they're able to do it. They're really trying to get the game, the A hill going. That A and C, I think those are the most accessible hills that you can get in recharge.
They're both in the word.
Yeah.
They're both in the word accessible, so yeah. ACC. That B point is just not being contested, honestly, at this point. Clutch Academy Black, though, we keep seeing these situations where they're running in one after the other. Like, it's good to have your allies back, as long as you guys are on the same plan, right? If somebody dies in front of you, you don't just keep running in to say, oh, I can pick up the kill, right? You have to assume that if your ally died in a situation, that would be disadvantageous. That means the enemy is in an advantageous position. You don't want to run in willy-nilly to something like that. So I want to see Clutch Academy Black sort of become more uniform, and that doesn't mean moving as a full unit or anything like that. That just means understanding what the play is to make a move on this. This isn't Slayer. This isn't all about just trying to lock down kills, right? And having 0 points on the board certainly hurts. As I say that, though.
Could it be?
Could it be? C is trading over, but maybe a point can get on the board. There it is, the B capture. Start that ticking upwards.
Oh, no. He wasn't able to get it. The second one, not even that one. Titan able to walk away with 2 kills. Unfortunately, gets taken down. Professor trying to take revenge. We see the plasma shot being thrown. Method going down. And Professor just trying to get as many kills as possible. But it will be Chills, the one that will get a kill. And reclaim B. Oh, never mind. Oh! Well, where did Zixon came from? He just dropped down.
He's still there. No,
he's not moving.
He's not moving. Doesn't have to. Nice. He's in a solid position here, but the wherewithal exists within Method Mike. It ends up just being a trade. 1 extra down, though, for Clutch Academy Black. And, hey, when we're talking about points, almost 100 now for Clutch Academy Red. That's being stalled out at the A point. The firefight doesn't go in favor of Stefano Biscuit, though.
Oh, the plasma, the sticky is flying. It's gonna be, yes, Titan going to take down Chato. Oh, look at that movement. Method Mind almost gets taken down. Professor marking someone on attic, trying to throw some nades to get a little bit of distance, and of course regain the shields. Now walking around bridge. Zixon thinking we'll get a kill of their own. The active camo is up. The assist, 3 down for Academy Black, and Titan is going to walk away with the active camo.
I cannot believe he stayed alive there. That is the camaraderie that I am talking about. That play would not be possible unless you had comms going, right? Like, absolutely not. And we're seeing it time and time again from Clutch Academy Red. I know that it's a possibility with Clutch Academy Black. You just have to have a little bit more confidence in your teammates and players, and that takes time, right? That trust does not happen overnight, that's for sure.
It's something you take a lot to build up, and they're showing us that it indeed is possible to build it up and be really proficient in it also. Like we were talking about, it's just about the comms, like how much time they've been together and stuff like that. But once you find like that team that you click with, it's really difficult to find another one that you're like that you really want to be close but can at the same time.
That's true too. That's a good point too. We don't really consider the politics, right, of how these teams work and how players are just kind of they're like Tetris blocks. They're just like shoved together. sometimes, and a lot of the times it has to do with things on paper. Oh my god, I thought he got the kill. He missed the shot with the shock rifle. That was almost exceptional. I love the ballsy plays that we're seeing though across the board from everyone right now. Method Mike has to be careful. I'm gonna say he's not able to come around back. Clutch Academy Red coming out ahead in a lot of these firefights.
Triple cap that is going to be quickly tried to be denied by Clutch Academy Black. Trying to take A. That's going to be a reality? No, they're going to be taken down. Professor trying to find Stefano. And look at this pick, but he's going to be Shadow, the one that will deny it. And A is still going to switch for places, but unfortunately that... Oh no!
Yeah, that's hard to stop. That's a hard one to come back from.
He almost was able to get into the hill, but unfortunately the hook did not hook correctly to the zone, so...
And that's one job. I guess you have to actually target it though correctly.
Yeah,
it
was a really quick motion, so I kind of get why he couldn't make it on time. It was really unfortunate because he really wanted to place himself in B, and that would be like a stopwatch, like a stopwatch medal, because he was really close, but unfortunately, like I said, he was not able to approach it.
Yeah, look at all those stats, though. I mean, right off the bat, KDAs. Obviously, your eye goes far to the right. That's all positive on the side of Eagle. That's all negative on the side of Cobra. So Red is really on one right now. Again, it's not Slayer, right? We haven't seen any Slayer. So at this point, you have to face the facts that there's so much cohesion between your team, or there's cohesion that needs to be worked on. And hopefully that's kind of my goal on this one, or what I hope the takeaway is for Clutch Academy Black, is that these scrims are to learn and grow as a team. And I would love to, at some point, in the future, be able to listen in on their comms, whether they're scrimming, whether they're just playing on their own, because I have a feeling that there's just a lot more sound coming out of the side of Red. And I'm one of those players, too, that can get holed up in my own mind, right? I forget to communicate oftentimes, and it always ends up biting you in the butt.
Yeah, I mean, it always comes... Everything comes around, full circle, at the end of the day. It does. So, this is going to be an interesting one. It's going to be oddball on streets. So... Oh, it's a game that they left unfinished last time. So that's why... Clutch Academy Black has like round one, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
If not, they might have forgot to change it to the setting.
That would be phenomenal. I mean, if that's the case, yeah, that would be great for this, comeback ability, the opportunity for Clutch Academy Black. You set yourself up for success by having that first round in your favor and having first hands on the ball.
Active cam is up. The shotgun is going to do huge damage. Titan getting hit like Vegeta or something. Getting thrown across the stage, but still, that's another repulse. Final gets able to walk away with the kill.
That would, honestly, I would love to see something like that in slow motion, because I don't know if the sticky was also repulsed back a little bit.
I think it was.
That would have been a beautiful sticky.
But due to the angle, it hit the wall.
Yeah,
right
exactly. That was a pretty play. And speaking of pretty plays, clearing out the entirety of Clutch Academy Red is certainly giving us a sight to behold here. Clutch Academy Black, 26 points on the board. And if we are to believe what we see here, a round ahead as well.
Let's see how they're able to do it. Oh, that's 3 down quickly. And just like that, Professor and company are going to be able to turn the things around. And with 4 down, with 3 down, it's going to be a little bit difficult for you to be able to recover and try to gain terrain for the ball. So now, we see that yet again. Clutch Academy Black is trying to recover. That's going to be a 2-on-1. Professor not able to get a single kill out of that. A nice dance. And Titan goes down. Chills will go through. Red rifle in the hands of Chills. Shadow is going to be pinging some enemies. Oh, he got his shields in the nick of time, and that's going to be a huge one. Make it a double. Could be a triple, but not going to be quite on range. But still, thinking is going to be pushing to get that kill, and it will be Professor, the one that will be stealing it.
Huge play though. From our perspective, we had the POV there thinking it did not look great because it was a 2v1 situation, but Professor was right there on the heels of thinking. These 2v2 situations going in favor of Clutch Academy Red. That means they are about to tie things up.
And not only that, but they're also going to take the lead as we see now a push from Clutch Academy Black.
Oh.
That's going to be a kill. That's going to be yet another one. 3 down for Clutch Academy Red.
The teamwork. Oh,
Professor.
And then the teamwork. You know what? If you're going to live together, you might as well die together.
Professor is going to stand strong, but unfortunately not enough. Clutch Academy Black is able to regain control of the ball. Ooh, and going to deny the access of Sixen. The chills will still go down. The rotation is going to be trying to be... The rotation is trying to be put in motion, but it may be denied. It all depends on how they're able to overcome basically the setup that Black has put. Because if Clutch Academy Red is not able to break the setup, it's going to be really difficult to regain the control of the ball, especially with that much disadvantage.
Yeah, and especially with Clutch Academy Black, they're just running circuits around this thing. They grab the ball, they do not stay in one place. You know it's going to expire soon, so they actually drop it down, and now it's a solid position for Clutch Academy Black. I say that, though, as we're watching Titan trying to find a flanking position from behind here.
Enemy has the ball.
Oh, it's the ball as priority, though. Now you're in the middle of a fight. You're going to lose that one out, though. Shield still hadn't recovered, and Clutch Academy Red gets wiped completely.
Ball time is ball time. It should go above everything else. Only when you're really that much in danger is when you should be able to just ultimately either reset it or just throw it all together. It's going to be a trade, but Stefano is going to still be able to hold the ball, not letting them get closer. But it's a 2v3 here until they spawn, so
look at this.
best thing they can do now is throw it off and put it into some open spawn, some open stuff.
No way!
Bro.
Stays alive. It's still a 2v1, 2v2.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
perfect shots. Stefano finally falls there, but it wasn't before he found himself a killing spree. And it's just a bloodbath out here right now. Hands are not on the ball. At this point, Clutch Academy Black can just try to wait it out. Only 2:20 left on the clock isn't that long.
Whoa.
And you're almost doubled the enemy score, but it's still under 100. You still have to be so careful.
They need to think really careful their next move, because not only they're getting, well, the disadvantage of the time, they also getting completely overslayed. So if they need to get control of the ball ASAP. Like they need the ball by yesterday. It's not even a question, but unfortunately, the setup is going to be too tough for them to break.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, so it is the first round, though. So still a chance for Clutch Academy Red to come back on this one. But hey, good turnaround from Clutch Academy Black, right? When we're talking about communication and stuff, oddball, that's like that's like the first game mode that comes to mind when you require good communication. So that is a really good sign coming out of Black. And it felt kind of like they threw Clutch Academy Red back on their heels. And they said, hey, let's just keep it that way. Let's keep the momentum up. It continued to go in their favor. And they were playing really erratically. It worked out really well for them. There was no anticipation that Clutch Academy Red was capable of having, and we saw that really reinforced by the number of full team wipes that Clutch Academy Black was able to get.
Absolutely. I mean, they were... When we say that they had the control, is because they really, really had the control. It was really difficult for Clutch Academy Red to be able to not only break the setup, but at the same time, trying to maintain the ball. And you said something that really caught my attention there, and it's like the oddball objective and how the communication stuff happens. Because when you're playing another game type, that it be Slayer, King of the Hill, capture the flag, it's always a 4v4 scenario. But when you're playing oddball, the situation changes because whoever is holding the flag, I mean the ball, is not having that much of a choice, and ultimately has to wait until the last possible moment to just drop it and start causing damage. So it becomes a 3v4 situation, and Clutch Academy Black rather, they really knew when it was time to drop it, and when it was time to be like, let's get some points.
Yep. And it's interesting too, along those lines, how we saw the capture the flag game, which is very similar in like, oh, you know, someone has to carry the flag, right? But you have to also be aware of your own flag. It's not just this one ball that everyone is going for. And so while that's usually difficult for a lot of teams to sort of maintain control of this ball, I think the erratic play style that Clutch Academy Black is bringing into this, to where Clutch Academy Red can't play reactively, and they also can't play proactively because the speed just isn't up to par right now. It's working really well for Black. There, the Bulldog coming out to play as well. One member goes down. It's still, though, in favor in terms of points of Clutch Academy Red.
That's what they need. They need to get as much momentum as possible, especially, well, now that they're one round behind. Titan trying to get some shots, and he will get the kill with a nice perfect to have a little bit of fancy dressing on top. Shadow is going to get a kill, but Method is going to get taken down. Ooh, I didn't notice Titan had a killing spree, but well, now we do. And the situation has completely shifted from what we saw in that first round.
What a play! What a pass! What we saw that passing play, that was beautiful. This is Clutch Academy Red doing exactly what worked against them in the last round. And that's just running that thing. Like, it's so easy to try to pick a room, to try to set up somewhere, like set up camp with that oddball and say, okay, we're going to try to hold this thing here for as long as possible and then maybe throw it off the edge, you know, if we get the chance. No, that's not the strategy that is working for these teams. It's to grab the ball and just run laps around streets.
I mean, that's what it is for. I mean, you take a walk outside on the streets and try to walk it. It's like trying to walk away. We had huge valuable and trying to get and trying not to get mugged. So
Yeah.
that's what they are trying to do. But it's working. I mean, like you said, they're just doing laps. They're just using the same thing that worked against them. They're basically just teaching Clutch Academy Black now. Like, what's the method? What's the trick for this strategy? Oh my god, the trade.
That was tough. That was tough shots. But yeah, they are. They're like, oh, you can do that? Well, you know what? We can do that too. Here the question is now, does Clutch Academy Black have the playbook ahead of this one as well in how to stop that? And so far, oops, as my alarm is going off. Oops, I just now heard that. We're trying to get, like, can they stop this? Right now, it's not working very well for them. They're trying. They certainly are. Clutch Academy Red, though, is sitting at 73 points and counting. And Clutch Academy Black hasn't even had their mitts on that thing.
It's a really difficult situation. 2 down for both of these teams. Chills is going to be able to take down the red rifle owner. And now he's trying to get a little bit more aggressive. And maybe aggressiveness is not something that you need to have right now, especially on a big disadvantage.
I mean, you gotta stop this thing, though. Look at this, 86 points. The ball has been dropped here. Maybe an opportunity. Chills goes down, though. Shadow says, hey, I want a point. I want a point, please, for my team. Isn't even able to hold on. There we go.
Yes.
Come on, give it. Yes, they got a point. They got it. But look how careful he was. He was so scared moving forward with so much trepidation just to be able to grab that thing and hold on to it for literally a second. And it's because there's so much oppression right now coming from Clutch Academy Red. These grenades are insane, and they're constantly backing each other up, breaking line of sight, and having some sort of vantage point. Now it's 8 seconds away from a victory here for Clutch Academy Red, and that would even up the series.
That's done. That's 100-3 for second round. So they're basically tied up. They're basically tied up in this game 4 of this Clutch Academy rates. I was gonna say Scrims. So it will be really interesting to see how how is Clutch Academy Black going to respond to what Clutch Academy Red just sent? Because basically it was the same strategy that they did, but it's just like they used it against them. So if something's gonna change, they need to open up their own book and find the counterplay for their own strategy.
So far, and that's what I was saying, you know, do they have the strategy to stop it? They clearly did not, but maybe if they get hands on it first. I was going to say, so far the only trend that we have, the only trend that we have is the fact that whoever's gotten first hands on that ball has been able to carry it out and really almost allow no points on the other side, but things have been slowed down. Clutch Academy Red was able to staunch the lead that Clutch Academy Black got for themselves. Can they hold on to the ball, though? Not with those perfect shots coming out of Method Mike. He ends up falling, though. All of Clutch Academy Red is down, and Black is back in the driver's seat.
Let's see how they're able to position themselves. Especially when basically the strategy is known. So it may be known, but at the same time, it all depends if they're able to, if they were able rather to find a counter place in case it falls down into one place scenario. But it's gonna be costly. It's going to be difficult. And now the ball, yet again, is on no one's hands. But the advantage is still for Clutch Academy Black. But if Red keeps going in with these kills, we might see a switch in leadership real soon.
Maybe. We'll have to see. There's plenty of time. Well, I say there's plenty of time. It's only, 3.5 minutes on the clock. That can expire very quickly. But more so, there's plenty of time because there's only a combined total of 24 points on the board right now, which according to rounds 1 and 2 is relatively unprecedented, but it's a good sign. It means both the teams are trying to maintain each other's speed, match each other's speed. Clutch Academy Red gets almost completely wiped out again at the exact same time. I think there was like a millisecond of a change there when it comes to spawning, but it's not a great spawn for Clutch Academy Red if you are, maybe it is. I guess, Stefano Biscuit, it looked like maybe the opportunity to clean up some more of that. Method Mike has this active camo right now. Ball control is in the hands of Black. That's going to be a back smack. Chance for another positive play here. Method Mike playing a little bit of proxy on this side. Says, don't worry, guys. I've got Station Square aggro.
I mean, he utilized that camo to its full potential, but Titan is going to end up taking him down. Now, that's not going to be quite the game changer. But now with 4 down, the collapse is in motion. They're trying to force the spawns over at that point. So now that Clutch Academy Red has the control, it really depends if they're able to hold it and deny not one, but at most 2 push from Clutch Academy Black. That's going to be a trade. And the ball is being dropped.
Both of them have shields down. Double beat down. Love to see it. Hate to see it, but we love to see shots like that coming out of Thinking 4. Looking at the numbers on the side of Clutch Academy Red, it's so even across the board. We've got double digits, yeah, but look at that, 15, 16, 17 for Thinking 6 and Titan respectively. They're feeling good, but at the end of the day, those numbers don't matter if you're not able to get a hand on the ball. There's 1 down, not even a double beat down though, so it's a 1-for-1 trade here. Let's see, can Stefano do it? Keep it alive. Clutch Academy Black feeling real good about this round.
He survived with little to no HP. Like, if you threw a grenade at him, he would have died.
Could have thrown a feather, like a pebble or something.
Yeah. Like, even if he tripped on an ant, that would have killed him. Absolutely.
He stayed alive, though. He was able to get some movement on that ball, too, but we talk about ball control, and it has swapped over here. 2 members of Clutch Academy Black have fallen, using that stalker rifle to get some nice shots in, but it's not really getting you anywhere, especially not when it's a firefight or a challenge that's not in your favor. Clutch Academy Black is really split up on this engage. So if Clutch Academy Red stays together, if they communicate their way through this, they can retain control of this ball for a while now. I need to see Clutch Academy Black come back together. There we go. That's looking better. There we go.
Just wait, that spike grenade was really close, really close, and I think it was from his own teammate. Oh, he didn't get stuck. Oh, thank God. I thought he was gonna get stuck. That was really close still. But it's a 2v3 situation here. We see Stefano rushing in. Gonna get taken down by thinking. But Shadow going to take him down.
Ball dropped.
Trying some slides. Not quite going to make it. But it's all now about trying to... setting themselves up.
Ah!
I think he killed his own teammate.
Enemy has the ball.
I was, no matter what happened there, it seemed unfortunate. 2 members of Black end up falling. Able to get a little bit of recovery on the other side, though, from Stefano. And it's another fall right into clutches of death.
Enemy has the ball.
I'm getting palpitations over here. It looks like you've got eyes on 2 members, and then they just come up behind you. It's a scary place to be. There's the ball. Can you grab it, though, and throw it to a teammate? That's not a teammate down there. You get the pinch play, though, and a nice position for this ball for Clutch Academy Black. Look at the frags that are pouring in.
Has the ball. Ball dropped.
Oh, that was a quick
Ooh.
reaction. That was a quick reaction. Like, he just saw and just started aiming, and that's going to be another one. We could see
Hip
probably
fire.
another one. But Titan is just making sure every single time, and of course, a shot counts. Stefano is going to get a kill of his own, but Sixen is going to take 2. Could go for the 3rd one, but he's going to start gaining a lot of damage, and is forced to back down. Chato gets taken down. A little bit of wingman metal for Sixen. That's going to be metal getting taken
How
down.
do you know he was there? Come on. That's communication, because you saw the grenade came in from the other side as well, hence those shields being so far down. That's the stuff that we don't get to see. You only get first-person POV. That means those cogs are coming into play from our POV here, Professor, with some beautiful shots coming through. Oh, follow it up with some more. It's a 360 double kill, in fact. This is such a close game here.
That's going to be this could be it. Per teammate, that's going to be like 10 seconds of spawn point. Give or take 5 seconds, and another of those 5 until they arrive. Now, considering they are not getting killed and they don't drop the ball, we're talking about a 9-second game right now. What a frag that was.
And only 30 seconds on the clock, keep in mind as well.
That's a full
So
wipe.
they could really just sit on it if they want to. They can hen up and just get a nest gathered. But it is Clutch Academy Black that's going to be able to get hands on this thing. All members of Clutch Academy Red at this point are trying to move forward. I mean, you just push this out, right? Be super aggressive. There's 18 seconds left for them to win the game no matter what. So while there's 9 seconds away from victory, they're almost that away from just no hands on the ball by Black, and that's how they're going to play it out. In fact, no, they're able to pick it up. They say, stop the countdown, stop the timer. 13 seconds on the clock, but we can get it with oddball points instead of running out of time. So they're going to be able to take that one in a reverse sweep.
What a game. What a really, really great game. It was full of emotions, full of absolute incredible plays. I wasn't expecting Clutch Academy Red to win this one, but after that second round, I must say that it basically were like, hey, Fer, shut up. For the love of God, shut up, let us cook. And, well, they did. They absolutely did.
And look at those numbers, too. I mean, 10.7 for the KDA from thinking. I was also talking about, you know, the comms, how we were seeing plays that it looked like a dire situation for some of those players on Clutch Academy Red, and then all of a sudden, oh, no, it was actually a pinch play. It was actually to their advantage, and that's what I like to see. I also saw a lot of cohesion with Clutch Academy Black. I mean, there were a lot of plays that they pulled around. That last game was super back and forth. They had the advantage in the early parts of it, and they were able to adapt really well. But at the end of the day, they did kind of drop the ball. No pun intended. And yeah, and I'm out. With that, I'm out.
Now it's going to be a capture the flag. On Argyle, gotta love Argyle, not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's going to sound
Gotta
a little
love it,
bit,
gotta hate it.
It's got. Listen. Before everyone decides to go on Twitter right now, let me tell you, Argyle is fun. I enjoy Argyle, and I'm one, if not the only person, that thinks that Argyle being in the competitive rotation is good.
Yeah. It's a blast from the past. I like I like maps like this, you know, that make me feel not so old, I guess, or maybe make me feel old. I'm not really sure how that works. But you know, I like it in precedent. I'm like, I like the idea of Argyle, and then I get on that map and I'm like, I hate this map. I can't. You know, there's so many different vantage points, and you have to be like, if there's ever a map that communication is key, this is the one because of how many opportunities you have to just get taken out, sniped from across the map.
Gotta love the snipes. I think that the snipes are like the best things that could
That's
happen.
what I'm talking about. You don't even know where you're getting hit from. I mean, it ends up being a trade, but yeah, the snipes could happen anywhere. And hey, we talked about it.
Oi.
Have the chance to. Oh, no! There it is. Sixen starting things off right, just flashing that thing over the way. All right, that's all the shots gone from the S7 here. Sixen making it count though, sitting at 2-0-0. Still no flag moves, but the pressure is on. Sixen trying to find the advantage. It ends up being shields down for both of these players. Got to get yourself into a better position, and just no shots onto Stefano.
Oh, we found the other teammate that had sniper. Oh, it's not going to be. That's it. Is he going to? Oh, Professor is not going to go back to get the sniper. So I get what he's doing. He's trying to get the catalyst rolling, and at the same time find out where are they going to be coming from. That's something that you need to get instead of the sniper. And honestly, it's going to pay off. That's going to be the first capture.
No way.
Really quickly.
No way. No way. The capture still goes through. Look at these shots from Thinking Four. Says, I will make sure we get that thing. A nice body shot. You gotta turn it around. Now it's on to Chills. There's still 3 shots left in the S7, but the teammates are coming around the corner for Clutch Academy Red, and they're in such a good position to immediately make another move onto that flag. Oof. Not if Clutch Academy Black has anything to say about it, and especially that play right around the corner. It's huge takedowns.
Listen. Every time that I hear the S7 go off, I take a bite of my seat. It's just so incredible. So it's like, I really want a snipe to happen, and at the same time, I'm so nervous that it happens. Sixen yet again, but gets taken down by the stick. Where's the sniper? Oh, he didn't find it. I think it was the last.
Yeah, it has to have been gone. That's it for that thing. And we're gonna throw the frags. Hey, you know what? If I've got to thrust, I might as well try to take advantage of it. One was expended. Thinking ends out falling behind, but some nice anticipatory frags over there because you know something else is spawning across the map. Clutch Academy Black not gonna be first to make the move there.
Gotta get a little bit more difficult. There's still plenty of time, but usually that first capture is going to be a huge rock in the shoe. Oh, chill. Well, that's 2 teammates from Clutch Academy Red down. Sixen in danger. That's going to be a takedown. Professor also in danger. That's going to be Chills, the one that will be taking 3 of the 4 Clutch Academy Red teammates down. Let's see how they're...
It's all good. That's all good, but where's the flag takes at? There's spawns coming through. Now spawns trickling through, so it's going to make it a lot more difficult to actually make a move on this flag. They still want to do it, but that's shields down. Professor getting some solid shots off. That means it's just going to be a straight down the middle run, and the flag at least gets taken off of its point. Relatively easy recovery, though, for Clutch Academy Red if they're able to make a move on this one. You do have Stefano Biscuit here, though. Sitting with the S7, waiting for those returns to try to come through. Titan's not that dumb. Titan knows something's up.
Oh, Thinking Four got taken down. Oh, no.
Oh, no,
he missed a shot. And oh, my God, Professor has a sniper, too. 4 down for Clutch Academy Black. Oh, the sniper ran out of ammo. We didn't catch it. I mean, I didn't catch it. I'm sorry, Clutch. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's all right. We'll see. We've seen plenty of S7 action. We'll see some more. These guys are not going to let up on that because, again, that is like, you know, such a huge turning point of this map. That's exactly what I was talking about. Part of the reason that I hate it is you have to have eyes on the back of your head. And hopefully you can replace those eyes with teammates as long as they also have a teammate behind them. You know, it's kind of like a train deal. So you got to make sure you get the shots. Stefano Biscuit, as he says, you don't need an S7 if you have the eagle eye.
You have, no, the
give us the overkill. Give us the overkill. I want to see it. Come on. So
Nah,
close.
nah.
He's gonna get the return though. He's gonna get the triple. No way he gets the return. This guy's a madman right now.
Oh, I really wanted the overkill. That's what I live for as an observer and as a caster. That's what we do. That's what we love to see, an overkill going through. But unfortunately, it's going to be only triple kill. The snipers are up and thinking Ford has it. No, it's going to be one of his teammates going to walk straight into the plasmas. Not quite gonna happen. That's going to be a 1v1. That's going to be a little bit of a jarabe tapatío, like I like to call it in Spanish, but it's basically a really nice old dance that we do here.
You have
It's
to show us
really
next time
nice.
when your camera's working. Oh, trying to go for the sticks there. Yeah.
I'll
Your
gladly,
camera's not
I'll
working
gladly.
now, but oh, that's beautiful, excellent. We're gonna get that so we can make it we'll just make it a common phrase here. That's gonna be a capture though by Clutch Academy Black. Look at the run by Method Mike, and that was just a couple like 1v1s, 2v2s going across on the other side of the map. Professor's gonna come out ahead on this one. Titan's gonna get a snipe. A snap. Snap snipe. There we go. Just looking for somebody to poke their head out. Trying to play protector here for thinking, recognizing, hey, I don't see someone on this side of the map. We gotta
he
have
got the
somebody
shot.
across the board. Ah! Hits kills. What? Oh, it's Mono. A little too close range. A little too close for comfort there.
Enemy flag returned.
The flag is going to be returned. That's going to be costly. Clutch Academy Red had a really nice race going on. Now the sniper rifle is going to be in the hands of Chato. And also the flag. Look at the movement. This man knows how to avoid danger. But gets taken down.
And then go back into
Unfortunately-
it. There's that seven. Look at that thing. He knows how to get out. He also doesn't quite know how to get all the way out because he backed himself into a corner on that one. I don't know if you saw that, Ferzilla, but that
I
was definitely
certainly
the case.
did, and I was like, I won't eat my words. He knows how to get out of danger, and he will prove me right. And unfortunately, he didn't.
He did. He proved you right at first, and then went right back in the line of sight there. But there's only so many moves you can take again when your back is against the wall and your sides are also against walls there.
5 minutes remaining.
Still tied. 5 minutes remaining. Now flag being returned. Good forward
no kill?
play though coming out of Clutch Academy Black. They're just hoping the return comes on its own here. Does look that might be the play, yeah.
Enemy flag.
See that the game has been thrown into a little bit of a crawl as we advance further and further, but it all depends on how they're able to adapt. We see that there's a lot of aggressiveness going on. Sixen going to take down Chato. A lot of nades going off yet again. Seems that these men pockets have no end when it comes to grenades. Sixen is going to end up taking the kill. The sniper rifle in the hands of the one and only professor, about to teach us how to snipe 101. Snipe for dummies. As Chato is approaching.
Oh, Chato. Oh,
Oi!
Chato. Ooh, come on, we're waiting for it. Oh, that would have been absolutely insane if that actually hit. Though,
I would have
because
jumped.
there's
Hold
not
on,
a good
hold on.
chance
Oh,
for that. But it's the slides around the corner, and these blind shots, these hip fire shots are not working out here for Professor. He falls. That's 2 members. His Titan is the next one to go down. A little bit of a trade though. Method Mike and Stefano find themselves in a bit of a gray screen. Chato on the opposite side of the wall with a double kill for Sixen. But it's just defense that's being played here, sitting at his own flag. Oh! That scared me. Way too close to the screen right now.
Oh my god.
I keep leaning in. I'm really wearing out the edge of my seat here.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You're feeling the game. Oh, Chill somehow got his own life taken away from him. Oh, he heard someone. Yeah, turn around. Oh, okay, that was straight. That was
no!
straight.
Okay, all right, a trade.
We'll take it.
All
We'll
right,
take
that
it. We'll
looks
take
like-
it. We'll
that-
take it.
That looks almost unfair there.
Oh, not much you can do there. That's a 2v1 situation, and with no shields, well, the only thing expecting you is going to be God at the gates of heaven. You were taken down.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a religion for Halo yet, but sign me up.
I mean, technically there is. The rings.
The rings. All right, just send me the paperwork. Forward me the.
Sign me in,
forward,
Chief. Sign me in.
Forward me a pamphlet or something. You know. Yeah.
Oh my-
Look at that. You know what? I think nothing makes me happier than seeing somebody get a stick, knowing that they got the stick, and they're like, I'm gonna run away from them, and I'm not gonna shoot them at all. They're gonna die. Whether or not I die really doesn't matter. Like, it's still, you win that fight, right? Even if your own life is taken, you won the fight because you got the stick.
Whoa.
Oh my.
And we have
another,
liftoff.
Another DBZ smash right there.
Absolutely.
You're talking about Vegeta earlier. I don't know.
That,
Somebody's on something out here.
I think last time would have been more fitting to see Yamcha just rolling through the streets.
All right, get your other IPs out of this broadcast. This is Halo. I don't want no intellectual property. It's so like stepping in on our Halo. What was that? I only saw the tail end of it. Another S7 play. The reload needs to happen after one shot, but one shot is all that you need if you're 6-in. Especially when you got that AC.
Oh, maybe. Oh, he
Oh.
got taken down. Who grabbed
He
it?
got the shots off on it.
I think maybe Thinking got it. Oh no, it was Professor, but he was taken down. The net going down. Oh, not quite going to be able to get the approach. That's going to be a kill. Oh my God!
Enemy flag returned.
I had to wait for the third
No way, the return-
perspective.
There's 40 seconds right now left on the clock. So honestly, at this point, both teams are looking in for the long haul. Somebody needs to make a move real soon if they want to end this game right here, right now.
30 seconds remaining.
This is going into an overtime.
Yeah, that's certainly how it feels.
20 seconds remaining and no one is making the move. We see a couple of nades. And Titan is going to end up taking a kill. Thinking too. That's 2 down for Clutch Academy Black. He just took his own
10 seconds.
All right, take a breath, take a breath. Luckily, we don't have replays, so we don't have to see that one again.
Oh my
It is
gosh.
a tie, and it is OT that we are looking at. You know what? While we have a second, actually, we got some new followers that I wanted to thank. Thank you. We got Zakaria, Young Swish 420, Paul Pavano, J Stores 19, Frenetics, and Cubby Richard. Thank you guys for the follows. We got a lot of events. I also saw, asking about how to be part of these things. This is Scrims, of course, right now, but there is an event that is open right now for sign up. You just got to be, I think it's Plat 4 Plus. Plat 4 Plus. $12.50 for the sign up, $500 on the line. So get yourself signed up for that one. Sign ups close out before the end of next week, so you've still got a little bit of time. So, sell that lemonade if you got to. Put it in your bank account and sign up for it, because it is a lot of fun. I will be there too, and I like to tell your guys the stories. That's what makes this all worth it,
Absolutely.
especially working with these guys.
Ooh,
Ooh!
he got it. He got it.
That was
He
a
got
no
it.
scope. No
my-
way.
Oh, he got it. What a chat. Absolutely got it. My English, it's only what I learned when I was at school, what I learned with video games, and lastly, what I read with brain rot stuff I see on TikTok.
Hey, it works. We're talking about video games right now, and you know what? It might as well be brain rot, right? It's a good brain rot though. They're giving us some really good plays, some really good Halo we get to see here today.
Absolutely. I mean, I've been enjoying it. Casting with you has been so much fun.
Heck yeah.
I'm so sad I can't make it for the next draft tournament. But it will be
That's all right. There will be
next
more.
time.
There will be more, and in fact, I think we're going to do another one of these next week before the draft tournament. So, other opportunities. There we go. Just post it on X. We're calling it Twitter still. I'm not gonna buy into Elon Musk stuff. I mean, I got his app for free. I don't know what the deal is with that. But we do have another one of these. Like I said, another Scrim coming up. You get to watch more of these players. Might be hosting 8s. that? Thinking is gifted. Aw, sub to Teloric. I love it. That's adorable. Thank you. Let's go. Sorry. I gotta be manly. Yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Bringing it back around. Alrighty. What are you looking at, Ferzilla? How much
We're
more? How much
looking-
more of these scrims do we have? I'm just here. I'm here for the ride.
I mean, Clutch told me, "What's the latest you can do?" And I said, "Yes."
So we're just gonna keep it going, folks.
Absolutely. I have the time. I have my PC. I hope it doesn't die. But if there's a game, there's a way.
I love it. Oh, going into strongholds though.
It's going to be quite
More
a difficult one.
strongholds.
We already saw how some of it came when we were in recharge.
Enemy team score.
So
Yeah, I will say so far strongholds has seemed pretty decisively in favor of Clutch Academy Red. So let's see if Clutch Academy Black can take it back on this one. It does seem like they have certain maps that they are actually a bit more strategic about. This is certainly one of those that, ooh, no. Overshield. Oh, where is it at? Somebody's going to go for it. Top potato over here. That OS has to have been picked up now, right?
we can check. Hold on. Oh, he just spawned in like a Pokemon. Did you see that? He just came out behind his team and he was like ready to attack.
I choose you.
Yeah. But still,
Look at
triple
this.
cap and great.
Triple cap. I was
Yeah.
just saying that they did not do well in the previous ones, but this feels like a Clutch Academy Black map. I don't know what it is.
Caster
Feels
curse.
like, yeah, you know what? Just, I don't. You shouldn't be talking about that. You've been cursed far more than I have today, and I do this pretty often.
I mean, yeah, we saw that Clutch Academy Red had a great upper hand when it came to recharge strongholds. But now that it's interference strongholds, well, it may be map knowledge. Because remember, this map was in Halo 5. So maybe they have a little bit more of knowledge when it comes to callouts, when it comes to special plays, when it comes to basically organizing themselves. And what is guzzling right now on the side of Clutch Academy Red is basically that, trying to move around because they've been stuck in that lookout section for far too long.
Yep.
And with this 3-down situation and the overshield up and a down for Titan, the situation might just change up.
No way. There it is. This OS has to be used well, though. You got two members on the other side, Stefano and Chills, hanging around together. That means this B side is going to be held on to by Titan. I think Clutch Academy Red is okay with allowing Clutch Academy Black to have one of those points. You can't let the others get contested, though. There's an attempt at C. Not working out. Stefano wants to keep the fight up, though. He has shields down on Titan. Titan's got shields back up, but the shots are in favor of Stefano Biscuit. And as I say that, he ends up falling right there. It's a trade. But Clutch Academy Black regains 1 point at least.
Let's see how they're able to do. Method just looking. Chato is going to eat up a grenade for dinner, thinking we'll get taken down. Titan. Oh, it's going to be a 2v2 situation here. Oh, they plasma. Oh. Oh my god, that was scary. That was like a quick time event, not gonna lie.
As you walk in the room and immediately walk out. Nope, I don't want any of this. But it's a great play here by Method Mike, who, you know, I gotta say, I was talking about being a player that I was having eyes on for today, and he really hasn't shown up as much as I would have thought. I know he's capable of it. I know he's an exceptional player, and there we get to see some shots like that that really reinforce it. Now he gets to pop off, really strut his stuff.
Just needs a little bit more time. Just needs a little bit of room to stretch. And once he does, we know that he'll become a force of nature, like we've been seeing, especially with Professor.
Team score.
I told you, he was the player I wanted to take a
Yeah.
look at on Clutch
Yep.
Academy Red, and he
You're right.
has been delivering.
And all day too, you know, we've seen like Thinking has had exceptional pop-off games, but has also had some games where, you know, he wasn't really able to pull as much as the rest of the team. Professor, though, every single game has looked incredible.
Oops. I was like, why hasn't the observer swapped?
Come on,
I am the observer.
Why hasn't the observer? I
Well,
love it,
what's
you know,
going on? What's going on with the observer? Well, he's doing wars. He's doing horrible, and she's like, "Oh,
Big
it's
ups to
me."
you. Big ups to you, though. Honestly, I'm wildly impressed. You're doing a fantastic job of casting here and doing observation. So yeah, no discounting yourself there.
Method. Trying to get some shots. Oh, you scared me. I almost shouted in Spanish. He almost made me shout in Spanish. That was scary.
My teammate there. I 100% would have. Look at this. We got the ping from Titan coming out.
That's me.
Move on that A point. That's you.
I would have backsmacked it too. I mean, and I have clips where that happened. They scare me and I backsmack them.
Yep. I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Professor
recovery. Good
has
recovery.
a heat wave. The gap is starting to close slowly. We're talking about 40 points at max. I'm gonna love those ledge plays. They really catch you off guard, rather. And Sixen got a nice double with the nade. Professor going to be more than enough with the hit wave to take a kill of his own. That's going to be 3 down for Clutch Academy Black. They're still going to be pushing toward that seaside, able to reset it. The commander is going to try and do a little bit of damage.
Ooh, I like the
Overshield
bounce
is
of that
up.
plasma. There it is. It's up and it's active. I like the bounce of that plasma. Oh, beautiful target acquisition. Let's get another one in a third. These bank shots on top of the overshield.
Ooh.
I love it. You know what? The overshield is not even necessary when you're able to creep up on, like, behind absolutely everyone, and that's exactly what Sixen did right there. The overshield was just security, I guess, just a security blanket.
I mean, might as well put on. He put on not the overshield, but an active camo, because no one noticed him.
Oh yeah, the AC.
Now they do. Now they do.
There you go. Right? It's true. He's like, hey, if you want to fight, none of them did. Look at these shots, though, coming out of the heat wave. That is a weapon that I am very bad with. So
A weapon to super fast Metal Gear.
I am so bad with it. But Sixen is popping off. Sixen knows that observation has been on him for a while. His ears are burning, and therefore, so is that controller. He's doing a great job, and then I call him out. He dies. That one was unfortunate, though. A nice pinch play coming out of Clutch Academy Black, and that's triple cap. Only for a moment, though. Clutch Academy Red on a point.
Oh, it's so difficult. I mean, they've been back and forth. We were talking about it. So basically, in recharge, it was a one-way game for Clutch Academy Red. That Clutch Academy Black was going to have a hard time not only adapting, but also playing around the objective, especially strongholds. But now that we're on a different maps, talking about interference,
Enemy team
we basically are seeing that not only are things are relatively tied up, we have a 20-point advantage, almost a 30-point advantage for Clutch Academy Black.
Ooh. It's not, I mean, that much, though, when you consider how many points are on the board, right? 0 to 30 is one thing. You're at 170, basically. 180, 190. It's so close. Things can be swapped at any moment. Once you hit that 200 marker, though, you're feeling pretty good. And Clutch Academy Black has really solid control right now. Thinking goes down. And these members of Clutch Academy Red are currently so spread out that if they don't win these individual firefights, they're not going to be able to recoup. And look at that. They're able to take one out, but they're not ahead in the trades.
Why win individual firefights when you can just spray and launch a grenade? So that was basically what we're doing. That's 2 down for Clutch Academy Black and 4 Clutch Academy Red. Both teams are missing 2 members. We make it 3. Titan not quite gonna make it right there.
It's like, I know you're going to get the kill, but I don't want to give you the satisfaction of the bullets, you know, the shots. Ooh, look at that stick. It's from the grave. That's another trade, but trades aren't going to work in your favor when somebody has 2 points, right? Clutch Academy Red, you can have these trades all you want, 1-for-1s, 2-for-2s, but the strongholds are the important part, right? B is now stopped, thank goodness, because it's only 15 seconds away for control for Black to be able to take this one.
Clutch Academy Black. Only 15 points away from winning. She is going to get a little bit of that thruster action. A little bit of quick reaction too. We see that they're starting to head into C. Clutch Academy Black really wants to win right now. Almost flies off the map. That was scary.
Close.
That was really scary. I thought he was gonna jump off the map.
Thruster out, and then I like the thruster back too to be like, I don't know. It looks like there's still some charge left in that thing. Now 200 at least being broken by Clutch Academy Red. If they're going to give it up, it's not going to go silently into the night. That's for sure. Stefano Biscuit getting taken down here. Now racking up points to tie things up. It's such a close game and plenty of time on the clock. Means that a team wipe would be pivotal right now. And look at that. Clutch Academy Black taking down 3 members here. They're going to get 1 at least, and A is immediately contested. C going in favor of Clutch Academy Black, and they've got triple control right now. Something needs to happen. Red needs to make a move right now, otherwise the game is over, and that is gonna do it.
Clutch Academy Black able to get a series of their own here, and what a way to put it. What a way to get it. What a way to absolutely clean control. Like at the end of the match, what they did was just like, we already won, but here's a triple cap, mind you.
That was nails in the coffin, for sure. Because, you know, the opportunity still existed, right? There's so much time on the map. There's so much time on the clock. The points are, when it comes to, like, spawns and being able to get to those points, it's actually one of the better maps to, like, make a last second secure or stop a last second win. But a team wipe, a full cap, that is not really recoverable. Still, what a back and forth game. Look at these numbers, though. Professor, of course, in the positive. 6 and the only one to get over 20 kills. But at the end of the day, it's not about the kills. It's about those strongholds. And the numbers on the side of Clutch Academy Black there were so even across the board. I feel as though the longer we watch these scrims, the more cohesion I feel within this team. And that's exactly what I want to see adapt and grow. Okay, thank God. All right. I'm gonna give Ferzilla a second here to talk. Because I've been pounding these energy drinks. So you have some information to impart here for us, Ferzilla?
Absolutely. Got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a strategy link that is going to be up for y'all to check out. We have the Clutch Academy platform to Onyx HCS 4v4 draft. It's going to take place on Saturday, July 20th at 12 p.m. CST. The sign-up closes July 19th, 5 p.m. CST. The entry, like Jolly said a while ago, is going to be $12 with 50 cents. Gotta add those 50 cents for the tax. I'm just joking. I don't know why the 50 cents are there, but they look funny. Prize pool is going to be a guaranteed $500. And, of course, if you are going to be watching the stream, we have drops. We have drops that, well, of course, you can see, you can watch, and you can get rewarded. But what about the casters? Well, we're going to be having some great talent on the desk for y'all. We're going to be having Makowski. You already know him. You already love him. And I do sure love him a lot. He's going to be a father soon, so congratulations to Makowski. Then we have our dear friend Jolly, who has been with us right now tonight, helping us with this great stream, bringing some hype to the table. Honestly, it's been really, really fun to cast with her. She really matches everyone's energy, and she's just like shouting and jumping. Well, I think she's jumping, but she's doing an amazing job. And last but not least, We have Lacidity. We already know her. We already love her a lot. So, hey, we have a lot of great talent on the desk. So if you are on the lookout for a great tournament, remember, Saturday, July 20 at 12 p.m., we are going to be having the Clutch Academy 4v4 HCS 4v4 draft. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Forgot about that part. You can come in and play solo, and you'll get put with a team in case you don't have one, or you can sign up as a team so you can have your friends. What?
I come back to you lying.
Oh, okay, so it's only sign up as Lone Wolf. Okay. I just sold the idea to Clutch about the Lone Wolf draft, so I'm happy it went through. So, yeah, I mean, if you have questions, you can ask in chat. You can remember you can also join the Discord where you can chat with other players, with other competitors. Last time we had Tools from LBT Halo playing. That was pretty cool. I think Eli the Ninja might be playing in this one, because he's not going to be casting. That's what he is going to be casting. I just got confirmation. So playing. Sorry,
He's gonna be in it.
my mind's all over the place. Sorry, he is going to be playing rather. So there's 2 members from LBT, possibly Tools joining us again, and also we have merch. So if you want merch, you already know where to
I want
check
merch.
it. So you can.
Where
get
do I
some
go for merch?
stickers. You put exclamation merch, if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong, boss.
I will. I'm gonna check her. Oh, not boss. I'm not boss.
Oh no, I was talking to.
He's gone, bro.
He's gone. He's gone. He left us all alone.
He keeps bailing. Yeah,
Damn, he
it's
just
fine, it's
bailed
fine.
on us.
I put exclamation point merch. I don't see anything there, but I want merch. I want to figure out where I can get merch. And how other people can get merch, I guess.
What I know is that it's on Discord. If you want to get merch, you can check on Discord. 100% you can find it there.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure that we add that as a. Oh, let's see. There we go. There's the Twitch at least. Oh, of course. Okay. Merch. Where do we get merch, Clutch? Oh, the link tree. There we go. There we go. The high-tech link tree. I like how it's specifically said high-tech. So it's not just a link tree, folks.
It's a high-tech link tree.
It's a high-tech link tree, yeah. And I feel kind of dumb because last time when I was here, they were like, "Oh yeah, promote." You know, we're talking about link tree. We have a link tree up now. I'm like, "What is a link tree?" And they're like, "It's a tree of links." And it is just that. It is exactly what it sounds like. It's got the YouTube on there. You can donate to Communities Clutch Academy. You can find the extra Twitter page. Find the announcements, find the merchandise. So just do the link tree. I just called for it here in chat, and then you'll be able to see all of the cool stuff that Clutch Academy has coming up. And trust me, folks, there's a lot of it. Like a lot of it. I am so excited.
Big things are coming for those who wait. And what a play with the Spanker. Now Stefano has access to the sniper rifle. Yet another map that I love a lot. It's going to be, of course, the sniper, the S7. Oh! Okay, thank you, Stefano. I was not able to get some stuff going, and it seems that we might be heading into a reset.
Yeah,
yes,
we are. I was gonna say that does not look good, but it looked pretty. I mean, before that was some good shots coming out of Stefano. Okay, well, we've got a second as well. I was talking about those partners, right? First Form being one of the partners. Of course, you guys could see on the page a little bit earlier as well that another new one is Paper Street Coffee. So use code CLUTCH. That's CLUTCH for those of you that can't read. Use code CLUTCH for 20% off. And I think I'm going to have to order myself some of this stuff because I live on caffeine. And I need more of it in my life.
Amen.
And you know what? Sponsored drinks too. Being able to just drink it without having to hide that label. There's nothing better than that.
Absolutely. I mean, especially when you are on desk. You know
Yeah,
that
yep.
you want to have that, on speed dial so you can just
Yep.
reach it quickly.
I can
There's-
slam it gratuitously, and nobody's
Absolutely.
gonna call me out for that.
best things you can also do is just go away and make your own sponsor, your own sponsor spot on the desk, like
Yeah.
a drink
Yeah,
and just
right?
smash it onto the floor.
Yeah.
It just goes everyone, and it's
Just
delicious.
gotta kind of like tilt the can. Yeah, look at the
Yeah.
camera. Right there you go. That's a push. That's a sponsor. You're right. That's a spot right there. But I do also really like to be able to test things out. Right. I love having sponsors and things like that. And obviously, when it comes to having somebody that's like helping support the broadcast, it's not just a responsibility, right? I want to be able to do it knowing full well that I endorse the product. And Paper Street Coffee, like you guys have we have the perfect sponsors here, or perfect partners here with First Form, which is something I've been interested in, just like bodily supplements, things like that. And then also coffee, right, with Paper Street, like this, that could not be better for gamers. Try to keep your body in mind, but also not just overload on the caffeine.
All right, caffeine good, but not when you get too much caffeine. Caffeine?
Yeah. What? No.
Man, hold on. All right.
It's my constant state. It's too much caffeine.
Hold on. Okay.
How do you
First
think
of
I have
all,
all this energy, man?
hold on. First of all, I need you all to know that English is not my first language. That's why I repeat a lot of words. Sometimes yes, I do know how to speak English. I trick all of you, but I am AI. I'm actually speaking Spanish. I'm just joking. No, but seriously, like I truly appreciate all the opportunities that I take to be on the mic, all the sponsors that came with it. So it's really fun to be here. So I enjoy it. Sometimes my Spanish might pop off here and there, but that's fine. We like some Spanish. A nosotros nos gusta el español. We like it. We love it.
Yeah, totally. I'm just gonna agree with everything you say. But no, you know what? It's true. I love, hey, you're like a non-English speaker. I'm a girl. That's diversity right there, if I ever heard it, okay? Like, you're in Clutch Academy. Everyone can feel safe, all right? I don't care how bad you are, because trust me, you're better than me. I guarantee it. You guys don't want to see me on the controller when it comes to these. Maybe one of these days. If we do SWAT, all right? If we do a SWAT tourney, I'll be behind the sticks for something like that, all right?
Bring it on. I can 100% play
Insta-kill.
SWAT with you.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right, we're starting a SWAT team now. Oh, look at that. That was a body shot and a melee. That wasn't a back smack. That was not a solo, or it wasn't just a one-hit kill. So that was really well done. Very good timing and response time coming out of Professor right now. Stefano now has to hide in that little tower hidey hole. Down goes one. Clutch Academy doing a great job of communicating with each other. There's going to be another sniper shot. There's another player as well. Chato gets away, though.
Did I just miss an overkill?
No, what?
I saw something yellow pop in the chat.
It can't be, because we were watching Professor. Unless that was the most unfortunate spawn in the history of Halo, which happens constantly. Remote detonation. Look at that one.
We
That
got a
was a
remote
great play.
detonation. I'll take it. I mean, we were on the receiving end, but we'll take it. I'll take it.
Yep. So,
Any day.
doing your job. We're kind of at a little stalemate right now. Throwing grenades down the hallway, down the catwalk.
See if they're able
Long
to do
hall,
something.
the blue hall. Let's see.
They're starting to push. Rockets are going to be coming up shortly. So, it's going to be a fight for those rockets. A little bit of great tracking right there by Method. Shadow's going to end up getting taken down, but Method's going to end up taking Titan.
Still just trades here. Nice grenade. Method still has a bit of shield up. Just being really careful around these corners. Eyes on thinking. There's Professor too, though. That's a 2v1 situation that you don't want to be caught in.
Oh,
Ooh, now 6
1v1.
in coming out ahead on that side. Of course, Shadow ends up falling, but it does become a trade. Technically in favor of Clutch Academy Black. We got the S7 as well here for Stefano. We saw how well he does with it earlier. Could he pull it back?
I just want to say I have the weapon offsets wrong. That's why the rockets are covering like half the screen. That's 100% on me.
That's all right. I can still read names. That's all I care about.
Look,
Oh, you're talking about the viewers? Yeah, I don't. Whatever.
like you see
yeah,
half
people
the
watching.
arm, half the rockets covering the screen.
Ooh, 60 gets taken down. It's a killing spree. No way. No way. Method Mike manages to stay alive here, but still no flags. You know what? I love this map again. You know, I love the throwbacks, right? I still call it the pit.
I also
don't,
call it the pit. I don't know.
yeah,
I don't call it Empyrean. Who calls it Empyrean?
Nobody calls it Imperial.
Who go like, yo,
honestly,
let's go,
yes.
let's get some screens on Empyrean. Nobody says that. No one.
Yeah, it's the pit. But it is a tough map for capture the flag. Actually, if you want to learn some flag running strategies, Miss Lacar did a video on Clutch Academy GG, I think it was just a couple weeks ago, on how to, you know, effectively run the flag with a 4-man team here on, again, the pit. I'm just gonna call it the pit. So that was really informational. It's like 10 minutes long. She talks about, you know, trying to like move as a unit, basically, if things fall apart, how you can recover, different strategies between the long hallway here and the blue hallway. I also love her to death. She's a menace at this game. She's insane. One of my favorite people to watch. So definitely go check out the Clutch Academy videos on YouTube. Again, the link tree is where you want to find those, and you can get a little bit of insider information on how the pros do it.
And speaking of pros, you can also check one of Clutch Academy sponsors. That's going to be gamecoach.gg, where you can plan every single play. You can check and analyze, usually special useful for coaches.
Yep.
That they need to find a way. This offset kills me. but basically, Game Coach is the only platform that you can use to be able to get all the information that you need, so you can push in and get to the top of your level when it comes to, you know, understanding the play, understanding the approach, and understanding where things could have gone wrong.
And, you know, that's also, if you watch any of those Clutch Academy videos of the breakdowns, like the one I was talking about, Miss Lacar here, you know, showing how capture the flag on Empyrean can be run really effectively. She uses that platform, and it's really, really cool. It is incredibly effective. I love really just the ability to have some sort of visual aid for all members of the team, whether it's your team or even the enemy, right? I think that's the coolest part about it, is a lot of people kind of consider this 2D perspective, right? But it's hard to include 8 players on the field and really be cognizant of where everyone is and what everyone's supposed to be doing. And lets you really, really see how effective you can be when it comes to staunching the enemy team from being efficient with their own gameplay.
We see that both teams have the sniper thinking for... It's going to have a little bit of fun with it before running out of ammo. Oh, there goes. Oh, no, the nade got stuck in the stairs, not going quite to make it. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, watching in chat, this is all possible thanks to you and the support. So if you are trying to help up grow Clutch Academy, and you want to, you know, put up a little bit of help, your little grain of a sand in the way to be able to build up Clutch Academy, you can always subscribe, send bits.
Sell it like that, a grain of sand. Subscribing on, that's really helpful.
Hey, with a little, hey, hold on. Before you bash me, with a small grain, you can build up a big sand castle.
A whole castle. You can
It's all part of the foundation.
Yeah, you're...
I was trying to put it more than...
Oh,
hold on, I just noticed that I just worded it wrong, and I said every single like stuff, like a rain of sand counts, like to building this big castle.
Or a giant building block, you know, it's a pyramid maybe. Giant sandstone block. And that's
too,
made of
that
sand,
too.
all right? So we come full circle here. Let's see how this OS can be utilized. Taking out the plasma pistol, really just BM. It wasn't even a charge shot. If I see somebody die to the plasma pistol with the little pew-pews, that feels like somebody, you know, might as well teabag me at the end of the day.
I mean, sometimes they just shoot so fast, it just becomes like a submachine gun.
It
Like
does.
it goes way quicker than the plasma repeater that's on Infinite. Like the amount of speed that these players can do when they are just trying to tap someone with the plasma pistol is insane. That's one.
Right. That
Oh, they wanted
really
to get a
good
remote
moves. Thinking
detonation.
still alive. Taking it down the long haul. You got to pick up the flag, though.
A little bit of a stuck there,
You
but
can't leave that one behind. Nice throws. This is going to be completely uncontested. Shadow says, thank you very much. We will take this one for ourselves. And now only a 1 flag difference here, but only 3 minutes left on the clock. Not a lot of time, Ferzilla.
still a lot of room. They have 3 minutes to tie things up. Clutch Academy Black is not playing to win. They're playing to tie things up. They know that if they are able to push this into an overtime, they might be able to win this 7th series. It all depends if they're able to play their cards accordingly. And see how they are getting the kills.
Ooh.
I don't doubt
Not-
they'd
yeah.
be able to get it.
That was very clean. Really good pressure put forward there by Clutch Academy Black. Shadow is going to fall. It's good potential positioning here. Chills has 5 shots still. Left in the S7. Got to get the reload down now. Thinking, not seen on the left-hand side. Chills is going to be able to get out of this one alive, though. Thanks to the help of his other teammates. It's a firefight happening in the blue hallway. And in for the melee. These 2-for-1 fights that you'd think would go more in favor of Clutch Academy Red are actually not working out for them. If you have the main advantage and you're not able to come out ahead in a fight, you got to change something. Stefano, though, on the other side with the S7,
Oh, the
firing
rockets.
some solid shots. Now you see the Spanker just zoom across the screen. Oh, no way!
He
What was
just
that?
didn't care. Absolutely went for it. He said, I'ma get it.
Oh my god!
One way or another, make it a double. Can we make it a triple, please?
Get the
Thank
flag.
you. Yes, sir. That's a cover.
Shadow
Can we
has
get
it.
a no?
No, the over. It was right there. It was almost available, but it doesn't matter because Shadow's gonna be able to find another secure and tie things up. Beautiful play there, Stefano on the spearhead.
I'm gonna close up stream. They didn't let him get the overkill, and I was just right there, primed and ready to get it. We had a triple. We had an awesome play with the sniper. And what we got in return? Nothing. A triple, and it didn't went all the way through for the overkill. So now Clutch Academy Black in a little bit of trouble.
Oh,
Clutch Academy Red is starting to gain terrain. The flag is out. But it all depends if they're able to push. And we see that they're starting to go through long hole.
Return.
With a plasma that arrives a little bit early. And the trade that comes
Trade.
through. And it seems that they've been able to push this into an overtime? Question mark.
I don't know. Sixton's at least gonna stall it out. Ah, sends the flag away. It does feel like another OT. It's been a common theme when it comes to CTF so far today between these two teams.
10 seconds.
I mean, has been an amazing performance, but I need to fix this offset.
That S7 spawning up now.
Sudden death.
Oh, the flag is out.
Oh, you don't need the S7 when you've got the flag. Around the corner, the back smack followed up by an S7 shot from the other side of the map. We got to see the receiving end of it.
Both flags are
Flag
out.
should be returned. Let's see. Oh, goodness.
Stefano's able to
The
get another
return
one.
comes through.
That's
the
2
return
kills.
comes through. Now you just need to solidify it. Chatty
That's
says,
it.
I already got two captures. I want to get the third. Chatty with all three. No overtime necessary here.
Not going to be necessary as they are able to take their second series. And what a way to do it. What an absolute way to do it. They just went through. But let me tell ya, that play with the sniper was all that I needed in my life.
We almost saw the overkill. We almost saw it followed up by an overkill, to be honest. But that was a beautiful thing to behold.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay. Thanks for that. Cam and still image, I suppose. There it is. Production at its finest. We got a great set of games.
I gotta work with what I have.
Honestly, you did a fantastic job. Like I was saying, casting, doing observation, running production. I do one tiny aspect of that. So big props to you, but I'm still going to make fun of you for it. Just like you can make fun of me for my sock.
That has colors.
It's kind of off screen this time. Don't
I
worry.
mean,
I'll get
you
a- I'll get an official
had a
compliment.
sock that looked kind of like a pop filter, but at the last moment, she was like, nah, let me put on the stripes
It
one.
was too obviously a sock. You know,
They-
sometimes people see this and they're like, "Oh, that's a cool." You know what? I don't want to talk about it. I brought it up, but I'm gonna take it away as well. Either way, this is really cool. This has been really fun. This is the first attempt right at these live scrims that we're doing here with Clutch Academy. We got to highlight the two teams, red and black. This is something that we're going to be doing on a weekly basis, so expect us back here next week for Zilla. I don't know, you're busy, you have better things to do or something, so I'll be here Fridays. Sorry. All right, it's going to be on Fridays. All right, let me change my schedule real quick. Fridays, and you know what? That's going to be leading into the open tournament as well that we have happening on the 20th, right? Did I get the date right at least? On the 20th, which is going to be the following, the Saturday, the next day. So you still have the opportunity to sign up for that one. In fact, you have the rest of the week. Like I said, if you need to go out and sell your lemonade, go do it now because it's only $12.50 to sign up, but the prize pool is $500. So you're going to want to be there. We got a lot of cool faces that are also going to be appearing, some familiar, maybe some new to you. So a lot of fun stuff going on behind the mic. And now also with these different sponsors that we've got, right? Paper Street Coffee, you can get a discount on that caffeine so that you can load up in preparation for that tournament that's going to be happening. And I have been a part of at least the last one tournament that happened, the draft series, and it is a full day of fun. So make sure you get your food and get your water in because, hey, if you're planning to run it through for the long haul, there's a lot of teams, a lot of players. Everybody wants to prove that they're the best, and that's the chance that we get to highlight you for that. So please show up for that. If you want to get involved, more involved with Clutch Academy, of course, just in general, do Linktree, !Linktree. You can find the YouTube. You can get merchandise. You can get all kinds of stuff. Buy yourself a sock for your microphone. Whatever it is that you need. I appreciate you being here with me, Ferzilla. Like I said, you have absolutely kicked butt when it comes to commanding, running the command station. Not to love command station, separate one though. And also being on the microphone here with me tonight.
I mean, it was technically my first time trying it. Last time I did it, it just went horribly wrong. So I was like, all right, I'll give it another try. Hopefully it goes great. It did. A couple of mishaps along the way, but hey, this is the first iteration of this great series of how we do the Scrims, the 8s, and especially now this is the first one, and next week that we are going to be having another one in preparation of the draft tournament. So I mean, it's a great opportunity not only for us to be able to be here and shout and have fun and be saying a lot of stuff like Jolly Suck as a pop filter, or maybe my camera that's broken, or Clutch
We'll get better. We'll improve
just
too.
clutching
You know?
too. Or maybe Jolly's dog that doesn't want a bed and sleeps on the floor too. So
Yeah,
I mean,
more of
we
that.
always appreciate the kindness, the opportunities, and everything. So yeah, you already gained all the knowledge that you needed from this great this great ad that Jolly just said about what was going to happen, what's coming up next, what are we gonna do, what will Clutch Academy do, where you can get some great caffeinated drinks, and how you and the different ways of support that you can help Clutch Academy grow. Because if we grow, you all grow and get stronger. So, I mean,
I'll just emote for you. Ah, ah.
oh,
So, on Friday. On Friday. Okay. We're going to have 8s on Friday, actually. So if you want to participate, you don't even have to wait for Saturday. You can participate in Saturday. You can also hang out on Friday. Again, just go to the link tree. Seriously, join the Discord. That's the easiest way. You get access to everything and keep up to date and get those little notifications constantly going on your phone. But also the YouTube channel I was talking about. There's some amazing videos, how-tos. You can check in with the pros. You can get breakdowns on your favorite maps. I was talking about Miss Lakar and the carries on Empyrean. There's a million of those things. I just like to highlight her as much as possible because she's my favorite. So go check out the link tree. Check out everything that we've got there. Again, First Focus as another partner here, Paper Street Coffee. You can get discounts. The code is Clutch, 20%, I think, on both of those. I definitely know for Paper Street Coffee. So 20% on both of those. Excuse me. So we'll need some cough medication partners, I guess, for me. But please tune in. That's gonna do it for us. That's gonna do it for Clutch Academy Red and Black. Keep up with us and join the fun next week here on Clutch Academy. And until next time, I've been Jolly, joined by Ferzilla. Thank you guys so much.
thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Nos vemos pronto. See you soon. I'm waving, but I don't see anything. And we're going to be rating Goddess, so we're going to keep having a kick-ass woman here playing. So if you like seeing high-quality gameplay, especially from Halo and the community support, well, we're going to be throwing you right at her stream so you can enjoy it. So with that be it, hopefully you have a great night. We'll see you guys next Friday. So bye-bye.